Albert Guinan once said, "There are people who, instead of listening to what is being said to them, are already listening to what they are going to say themselves." Modern communication has a big problem: listening. Whether it's a simple lack of listening or listening without comprehension, most listeners are simply hearing, and this is an ineffective way to communicate. The solution is for listeners to really listen, and it can be learned in 5 simple steps: active listening, listening for total meaning, listening emphatically, listening with an open mind, and listening ethically. Let's look at what these steps are, why they're important to us, and how we can input them into our own listening lives. First, active listening. This is focusing on what the speaker is saying and taking an active role. We can follow the speaker as they are leading. This can be done by taking notes, thinking up questions to ask the speaker, and avoiding preoccupation with our own thoughts. Second is listening for total meaning. This is the verbal and nonverbal communications. We want to see the full story or the meaning behind what the speaker is saying. This is focusing on what they are saying and what they are specifically not saying, seeing the forest and the trees, the big picture, and all the little parts. Next comes listening with empathy, which is feeling what the speaker feels, seeing through their eyes, so to speak. We want to avoid listening on the offensive, where we try to find offense with what the speaker is saying. We also want to avoid the friend or foe complex, which is where a speaker may say something negative against your friend or positive against your foe, and you automatically discount it. That's not very helpful. Fourth comes listening with an open mind. This is being objective and fair and unbiased towards the speaker, no matter what their topic. We want to avoid prejudging a speaker's topic, avoid filtering out things the speaker may say that we disagree with. We want to leave our personal biases at the door and not assimilate the speaker's words into what we want them to be saying. Finally, we want to listen ethically. This is looking at the moral issues behind what the speaker is saying, the speaker's purpose. In order to do this, we give the speaker an honest hearing and give them honest feedback when they're done. See, the solution is a few easy steps. It's simple, but it will make our communication very much more effective. By listening actively, completely, emphatically, objectively, and ethically, the problem will be solved, and we will all be listeners worthy of a great speaker.